been in the dental industry my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up in the dental industry with my father being a dentist and working in that office, pouring up alginate, measuring it out so my dad could put away money for college. And then worked in the dental supply industry for 25 years, and then on to DDSmatch.
Similar, although I didn't necessarily grow up in dental, but all of my professional career has been in dental. I had the pleasure of working at a dental supply company for about 11 years, stayed home for a few years with my kids, and was able to come back into dental at DDSmatch. It's the opportunity to work with awesome people that I had worked with in the past. The ability to kind of come back knowing that I was going to be surrounded by amazing professionals, but also that I could continue to help dentists realize their dreams as I had done in the dental industry previously, just kind of at a different vantage point. Now kind of helping them exit their careers instead of the opportunity to maintain business or grow their business. Now we get to watch them exit, and it's just wonderful.
It wasn't difficult because spending 25 years in the dental business, working with clients throughout Michigan, we got to watch transitions happen all the time, and people were leaning on us for all this information. We just weren't getting paid to do it. And it was sad to see the errors that were made, the mistakes, the time wasted, the money wasted, and we just knew that it could be elevated and there was a better way to do it. And so I got into it because basically there was a lot of opportunities, a big gap to fill. The dentists love processes. They're doing a composite, they just want a predictable process to go through. And that was missing in dental. So the average process is very post it and pray. And there wasn't really predictable steps along the way. And when we designed this process, or when Thad designed the process, it made it really clear for a dentist to see how this would produce a predictable result. And it sounds simple, but our steps really define us and give us a real predictable result.
I think it's so exciting that it's sometimes difficult to put into words, because this is something that they have dreamed about and thought about and planned or not planned for such a long time. And we have had an opportunity for, whether that was 6 months or a year, to walk this process with them and learn exactly what their goals are. And the beauty of it is when you get every single thing that they want, and there you are at the closing table, and they're looking at the buyer and they're excited that this is the person who's going to be taking over their practice. Their whole life has just been poured into it. And we get to share in that excitement, and we are just vicariously living that through them. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. And it's just as exciting the first time as it is, the next time that we're going to do it. It's just the same excitement level is there. And we're blessed to be able to watch that happen.
I think this boils back down to our process. The whole purpose of not dual representing, the whole purpose of leaning on professionals, not pretending to be an attorney, but utilizing advisors in the process, really puts the best interest of the client at heart. And you can't get across the finish line predictably and successfully without, following these simple steps. And if we could make a lot more money if we just, did that all in-house, did our own valuations and charged for it. But we wouldn't be giving our customer the best. We wouldn't be representing them well, because buyers would not trust us. Banks wouldn't lean on our information, they'd do their own. And when we follow a process, it really positions us within the best interest of the doctor.
We openly listen, communicate, and really make the customer feel like they're part of our family, and that we're doing this for a family member. And we get them, I think, to open up in ways that maybe our competitors don't. And then when they're nervous, because they're concerned about what's the next step, we just keep going back to this process. And then they see that we have a plan, which I think makes them feel so much more comfortable. And also just that we don't dual represent, and that we, like Cameron said, lean on all of these partners like Blue & Company to do this valuation. So the emotion of valuing their practice is out of our hands, and it's out of their hands. And so it kind of starts us off on a a really good foot with them, that they understand that we really are taking their goals and their wants first and foremost above ours.
Almost all of our customers are referred. So, it's another satisfied transition is telling them about us, and boy, that's a great way to do business. And so we're protecting our reputation. I mean, we do have this genuine love for our clients and want to see the success, but we're also protecting our own interest by having these getting across the finish line successfully for our clients with not just their money, but the way they wanted it, with the terms that they wanted, to exit on their terms.